Right. Ah, that's that video edited. Awesome. Only another 3 to go, not including this one. We're getting there. Right. And on with the day. So we're heading up north now. A little bit of a sort of family visit with some friends, going to be good fun. And I'm going to try and find the time, if I can, to talk about InstaVolt. And if I don't find the time today, I'll talk about it tomorrow. That's cool. I'm getting a free power vent. I love free power. Wow, it's really noisy. Okay, I'm just going to test my little microphone thing because I have no idea if it's going to work or not, and it's very, very loud here because of the road behind us. Oh, can you just grab Jasper a sandwich? Time to go. Just put in a few extra kilowatt hours, hopefully. Okay, so we're here at the Lead Supercharger, not because we need any power to get to where we're going, but just because the people we're going to see are stuck in traffic and they're not going to get home for another, I don't know, half an hour or so. And we turned up here and there were 2 other Teslas waiting and both the bays were full. And then another Tesla turned up after us and they've actually decided to change their mind and go somewhere else by the looks of it because I can't see them anymore. And we're getting to the front of the queue, but it's taken a good old while. And this is one of the problems with 2 bay sites, because there's only 2 bays, and that means only 1 supercharger cabinet. The Model 3 is currently taking up all the power, vast majority of it. The Model X, that was charging about 30 kilowatts, 29, something like that. It's not, yeah, it's not ideal. And this has been a big problem ever since they first put this site in. And I know why they put this site in, it's because they couldn't get them at a motorway service station. What I don't know is why they've still got this site. I mean, I suppose it's convenient if you're staying in the hotel or something like that, but as an en route stop, definitely not my favourite. Especially as we're going tomorrow night, and we're going all the way back home, so we want to try and leave with a full 90%. I'm plugging into a wall socket, so that will take over 24 hours to get back up to 90%, which means we can't use the car at all tomorrow unless we want to have to charge more or less straight away. I want to charge the car a bit. Sorry? I don't know. I think somebody's going to be going soon. I hope. Because the problem is otherwise I'll have to charge. I have to do some mental arithmetic. This is the sharp end of supercharging in Tesla ownership. Luckily, this is the first time I've had to wait for anything more than 5 minutes this year. In fact, I can't remember the last time this happened, so it is a rare occurrence. Actually, come to think of it, I think the last time I had to wait a long time was probably at the Lead Supercharger, which is why I'm so keen to make sure I leave tomorrow with enough charge that I can get away from all these 2-bay little superchargers, because they're a pain. Right. I heard a car door go. No, not a useful car door.
No, we're going to have to go because they can't wait for them to feed the kids.
Right, okay, we're going. I'm knackered. That was a really tiring drive. I don't know why. Maybe because it was so hot and sunny. That's probably the reason. So yeah, that supercharger, it really highlights to me that those 2-bay ones with a single supercharger cabinet have got to go. You really need to do something with that. Oh no, thank you, Jasper. I'm going to plug in here. It's a wall socket, it's going to be slow. We were going to talk about InstaVolt, but I think we're probably not now. I'm just going to do this as like a really short video, pleading with Tesla to do something about the Lead Supercharger. Because in the whole of my life, I have had nothing but supercharger problems at Leeds. There's always a queue, which as far as I'm concerned is a problem. Hi Charles, how's it going? You look like you work at a butcher's.
You're out. Headingley 2019, England beat the Aussies with 1 wicket to go.
Great.
All I can say.
Thank you. Time remaining, calculating. Not sure what's going on down there. Software something or other. They did fix it and then it seems to be unfixed now. Righty, ooh, 2 miles an hour. Wow. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to dig into InstaVolt, which I think will be something that will help. I mean, obviously when it comes to charging, Tesla can't do it all on their own. They've created a good sort of a good start for Tesla drivers, and it makes a massive difference, the fact that they've put those superchargers in the ground. But ultimately that can't be the way that all electric vehicles are charged, using Tesla superchargers, because there aren't enough of them and they aren't in all the right places. What we need is for all the petrol stations to become little quick charging stations. And I see no reason why they can't do that over time, and that's where kind of InstaVolt comes in.
Daddy, can you get all of the luggage out of the back so I can ride on my scooter?
You want me to get your scooter out as well? Where are you going to ride that, monkey?
Now.
Just on the back garden?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on a minute then. Excuse me a sec. Let's have a look at how long it's going to take to charge. 24 hours plus, which is exactly what I expected it would say. Hopefully it'll put in enough range that we can use the car tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. With InstaVolt, they like putting stuff in at petrol stations, or at least that was certainly where I used the only InstaVolt I've ever used, and it worked very well. It had contactless payment. Really, couldn't fault it, except it could have been quicker. But you know, I mean, with this car you can't really go any more than 50 kilowatts through the CHAdeMO adapter anyway, so it's not really too much of an issue. I'm going to go in and relax now after my mammoth 3-hour drive, so I'm going to say goodbye for the day. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post, short as it was. If you have, remember to like it, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you don't already, and I will see you tomorrow when we will talk about InstaVolt. Bye! They really need to do something with that. Oh, please,
Hello.
Otherwise I'll be sat in the car for like the whole of forever. Yeah, knackered. Can you tell? I can. Right, Jasper, can you excuse me, chicken? Thank you. Watch your fingers.